for 2.5 quarters there, it seemed like you guys just couldn't find their receivers, and obviously it was totally different the last quarter and a half. What happened? What changed?
It all goes down to people doing their job. Coaches, teachers, coaches every day, and on every play. And, you know, just going back to like the Patriots in the Super Bowl when Malcolm Butler picked off the interception because they practiced it, and he did it in practice. He saw the play in practice and they caught the ball on him. So in the game, he knew what to do. It goes down to that. You know, we see the play in practice and we need. And on defense, we have a job to do. And when people don't do their job, that's why the receiver's wide open.
You guys started the season, especially on defense, so strong, and at home, you know, it was like a 12-quarter stretch where you guys didn't even allow a touchdown here. How's that kind of slipped over these last 2 games, especially?
We had some guys go down, you know, but we don't need to make any excuses. Like I said, bottom line is we just need to do our job. The next man up is supposed to do his job. Anybody, you know, no matter who goes down, it shouldn't be no fall off. We're a blue-collar team. And we need to play like a blue-collar team.
Do you guys feel like you're missing that spark a little bit? I kind of noticed, you know, in that fourth quarter, there was that drive where you guys were within 7 and had a chance to get off the field and look like you were kind of trying to go through the defense and rally the troops. Do you feel like you kind of missed that spark a little bit early in that game?
You said that again.
Do you guys feel like, I mean, I guess another way of saying that, did it come out a little flat or miss a spark or something early in that contest?
Man, I feel like we have fiery people out there, fiery players out there, you know, and they have some good play calls. You know, some play calls we haven't seen before, some play calls that we needed to be, as players, we need to be smarter to understand what play is coming at the time. So I don't feel like it's a spark. I feel like basically, like I said, just do our job. You know, that's just the bottom line. If you're not doing the job, that's what's gonna happen. We're gonna lose. It's not a spark. It's not God coming down from heaven and helping us out. You know, even though He can't do that, but it's not that. You know, it's we as players, you're supposed to play. Coaches are supposed to coach. When coaches tell you what to do, you do it. And we didn't have that on a couple plays. 7 plays could hurt us. You know, we play good for 93 plays. They have 100 snaps, play good for 93 plays, play bad for 7 plays. Well, that's 49 points, right?
You mentioned practice. Had you guys played well against it in practice, or were these same issues coming up in practice?
Played well against it in practice. Like I said, they came out with some stuff that, you know, we haven't seen before. You know, we adjusted to it at halftime. They had a good third quarter. I feel like we played a good first and fourth quarter. Second quarter we battled. You know, but like I said, that's a good team. You know, they deserve to be where they're at. So we can't fault them for their coaches. What'd they do that was different, or that you guys, you know, hadn't seen before? It's not like they did something different. It's not like they did something we haven't seen before. It's just the fact that, like, how they ran it. You know, like we seen everything before. It's like, I don't know how to explain to you. It's just doing our job. You know, we gotta just do your job.
When you see, you know, you see that happen throughout the entire first half, keep happening. You know, what do you do to try to, you know, get that turned around and get the focus back to where it needs to be?
We gotta just rally the troops. When adversity hits, it's not time to fall back. It's time for one man or another man to step up and make a play. You know, and we did that in the fourth, which we could have started earlier. That's the bottom line.
There were a couple plays in that first quarter. You guys went up 10-0, and then they got down to the 1-yard line. It looked like you had forced a couple of fumbles. Could have really swung the momentum there. How big was that to kind of keep them in the game? I think it ended up being 10-3 at that point instead of being 17-0.
Yeah, we came. Well, the refs are now out there to manage the game. You know, the refs are out there to make the right call. You know, so we can't blame anything on them. We should never put the call in the ref's hand. So even if it's a fumble and he doesn't call it, he says it's not a fumble. So that's basically what it is. We need to go out there and create a fumble and actually for it to be a fumble.
You guys are 7-4 now, and 2 straight losses at home, and this is stuff that people haven't seen around here in a long time. When you look at it, what do you think is wrong, or what do you think is, you know, getting you guys going in the wrong direction here?
feel like we just need to focus up for these next 2 games that's coming up. You know, past in the past, yeah, we just lost that game. Yeah, we lost the game before on the blue, and that's a big thing. It goes to heart, you know. As I said up here right now, I'm about to be in tears, but hey, like I said, we got 2 more games. We're gonna wake it up. We're gonna go out and win these 2 games and be a dominant team at the end of the day.